Okay, so we're going to move on and we are going to make things a little more complicated. We are going to add variables into the mix. So we are going to have to solve for the variable to find out the measure of our angle, okay? So let's look at this painting right here. It tells us the measure of angle 1. So angle 1 equals 5x plus 24 degrees. All right, and the measure of angle 2 is 7x. Okay, so I'm looking here. I have alternate exterior angles. I don't know if you remember from our diagrams or from yesterday that alternate exterior angles are equal. Let's look at this on my XOs. Here's an alternate exterior angle, matches with this one, that is equal. This one is equal to this one. So I know that alternate exterior angles are equal. So I can set 5x plus 24 equal to 7x. All right, I'm going to now solve for x. So I'll subtract 5x from both sides. I'm left with 24 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 12. All right, so I found what x equals, but it's asking me to find the measure of angle 1. All right, so I know angle 1 is equal to 5x plus 24, so I'm just going to plug in 12 for x. So measure of angle 1 equals 5 times 12 plus 24. And you can't see that, so let's bring that down. There we go. All right, I need to zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I can find the zoom. No? All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, so 5 times 12 equals 60 plus 24 is going to give me 84 degrees. So that is the measure of angle 1. All right, let's do one more example. We are going to turn the page and we are going to do problem 10 on page 392. Okay, so on problem 10, we have our two parallel lines intersected by the transversals, so we know all of our rules that apply, right? Our vertical angles are equal, our corresponding angles are equal, our alternate interior and alternate exterior angles are equal. So knowing all of those things, I can usually figure out most any angle I need to. All right, it says that angle M is equal to 7x minus, sorry, not the angle M, angle 3 is equal to 7x minus 10, and angle 6 is equal to 5x plus 10. All right, these are alternate interior angles. Again, look on my diagram. All of my alternate interior angles are equal. If I needed to, I could create my diagram here if I can't remember that. Let's see, angle 1 is bigger than angle 2, so that's my obtuse angle. Okay, my O's always line up crisscross and my X's always line up crisscross. That's because my vertical angles are equal. And the top O's and X's look just like the bottom O's and X's. So here I look at angle 3 as an X and angle 6 as an X, so I know they are equal. So I can set them equal. 7x minus 10 equals 5x plus 10. All right, in order to find out the measures of angle 3 and angle 6, I need to solve for x. So I'm going to subtract 5x on both sides. Leaves me with 2x minus 10 equals 10, and then I'm going to add 10 to both sides to zero out the 10, and I have 2x equals 20. And I ran out of room, but we know that x equals 2. Or sorry, x equals 10. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. All right, x equals 10. Okay, so now I can just go back in and plug in 10. I'm just going to go up here, so angle 3 equals 7 times 10 minus 10, which equals 70 minus 10, which equals 60. Now I know that angle 3 is equal to angle 6, so I know that angle 6 equals 60, but let's just double check. Let's see, angle 6 is equal to 5 times 10 plus 10, which is 60, which is 50 plus 10. So 50 plus 10 equals 60. I was getting ahead of myself. All right, we didn't need to do that final step because we know those alternate interior angles are equal. So for your assignment, you have some review, and then you have this sheet right here. Sorry, my copy is really pixelated for some reason. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so on this sheet, you're going to find the value of x that makes the lines u and v parallel. So all of our rules about our angles only work when our transversal intersects two parallel lines. So let's see what we have here. So I need to find the value of x. So what can I do? Let's see. Well, I have this angle right here and this angle right here. They are alternate exterior angles. What do we know about that? We know they are equal. Let's do our x and o just to make sure. Here's my obtuse angle, my acute angle. So it's going to look like that, and then I just copy what I have up top, OO, XX. All right, so this angle is an O, this angle is an O, so I can set them equal to each other and solve for x. All right, I'm going to add 6 to both sides, or sorry, add 3 to both sides. Wow. So I have 17x plus 6 equals 18x. Then I'm going to subtract 17x from both sides. I get 6 equals x. So the, x is a value of 6. We would make those lines parallel. We would follow those rules. All right, I think you are ready to do your assignment today. And if you have any questions, just ask Mrs. B, or if you're Mr. Holtz's class, ask Mr. Holtz.